Hi. So, as Wanjiko mentioned, my name is Yulia, and I work for a public interest environmental law organization named Client Earth. And today I'm going to talk about the law. I'm going to talk about why it's important tool in reducing the negative impacts and negative impacts of changes to the use of forests, and also how the rules needed to regulate forest conversion need to be developed with the inputs of all the stakeholders involved. And then I'm going to give you an example from Republic of Congo, which is an example of how we engage in the law together with partners. So first, forest land use change and forest conversion. It's currently the largest cause of deforestation. And what do I mean when I talk about forest conversion? It's the clearing of natural forests in order to use the land for another purpose. And often this purpose is agriculture, growing crops like palm oil, or creating pasture for cattle. But it can also be for mining, construction of infrastructure, or urbanization. And global demand for products such as soy, cocoa, palm oil, and beef is growing, and with it the risk of deforestation linked to forest conversion. And as we likely all know, there is kind of an increased collective awareness of the importance of forests. And the fact that increased conversion of forests is leading to a loss of biodiversity, climate change impacts, increased conflicts over land rights, and increased illegal timber. So how can we help? How can the law help? Sorry, not we. How can the law help? At least half of all tropical deforestation is caused by illegal conversion to commercial agriculture. And with a number that high, it is clear that better designed laws and better enforcement of the law could help prevent some of this forest clearance. But see, here's the issue, because the legal framework governing forest conversion is also really complex, because the relevant laws cut across several different sectors, including land, forest, environment, agriculture, mining, and tax laws. So this complexity means that the laws governing forest conversion are often unclear, incomplete, and even contradictory, which means that the conversion of forests is not effectively regulated. And therefore, it's imperative that countries develop strong legal frameworks on forest conversion, which help to reduce, insofar as possible, given the national context, the level of conversion of forested land and associated land use conflicts. And so given the scale of this issue, Client Earth has been working with partners to study the law and to recommend changes. And I'd like to take you through a process of law reform in the Republic of Congo. Republic of Congo has 65% forest cover. And relative to some other tropical countries, the rate of conversion is low, but pressure on the land is increasing, including from large-scale agricultural projects. So strong laws around conversion are needed. But before I go straight into forest conversion laws in Republic of Congo, I'm going to take one step back and mention a key bit of context around stakeholder participation in lawmaking. Because as we believe, and research shows, that laws developed in a participatory way create buy-in, and this buy-in creates laws that work better. So, as part of the context to stakeholder participation in Republic of Congo is a VPA country. It's a timber-producing country that has, what that means, it's a timber-producing country that has negotiated an agreement with the European Union on forest governance and timber legality. And as part of this agreement, Congo has committed to undertaking legal reforms, including the Forest Code. The process of negotiating and implementing this agreement with the European Union has created an opportunity for civil society to be truly involved in law reform, and in some cases this is for the first time. So we've taken advantage of this opportunity, and to this end, Client Earth has been working together with national lawyers for the last 7 years on legal capacity building of national civil society groups. And we've partnered with the National Civil Society Platform, PGDF, which is the Platform on Sustainable Management of Forest, and together we created a legal working group. And it forms the legal arm of the platform, and it meets regularly to discuss forest laws in Republic of Congo. In terms of working on the forest laws, we follow 3 main steps. Step 1 is building an understanding of the law. And the first step to this, in many cases, is actually finding the law, which isn't as straightforward as one might hope. Then we work together to analyze the laws and understand the rights, the prohibitions, the process for allocating land, and what all the different sectorial laws say about the use of forested land. Once we know what the law says, we discuss how to strengthen it in the legal working group. And in the case of forest conversion in Republic of Congo, we found the need to strengthen the definition of forest conversion. It was really unclear. We found the need to clarify which forested lands can be converted and to clarify how cutting permits are obtained. Step 2 is to advocate for changes in the laws. And in the Republic of Congo, national civil society has submitted inputs on several versions of forest codes and implementing decrees as the drafts have progressed over the years. And this advocacy has included different levels of engagement. So from submission to formal consultation requests and informal meetings with the government at one stage of the lawmaking process, to working with parliamentarians and then engaging with parliamentarians. And in this process, this is a meeting of a workshop, a roundtable with civil society and parliamentarians on forest law. And in the Republic of Congo, what we found is that being able to provide high-quality legal inputs has enabled civil society to become a visible player in the process. And this has resulted in government and parliamentarians both being open to discuss the issues and dialogue with civil society, which wasn't the case previously. In the process, step 3, the law is passed. And in this case, in the Republic of Congo, the Forest Code hasn't passed yet, but it is about to be submitted to Parliament for adoption. And in the latest draft that we've seen, the chapter on forest conversion is still included. And we are really excited about this because in and of itself, no matter what the final wording is, this would be a really important step towards creating a comprehensive legal framework for forest conversion. And hopefully the final code also takes into account the various perspectives of different stakeholders. Once the code is passed, the step will begin again, and we'll have to start with building the understanding of the law, of the new law, and analyze together what the changes have been made. And then, together with partners, we'll look to support effective implementation and enforcement of this new law. If anyone's interested in finding out more about the laws around forest conversion, we've published a legal toolkit. And this is based on research in 9 countries and draws out some key themes that we feel need attention in governing forest conversion. These include the need for clarity on the allocation of land, the need for permits in clearing forested land, and rules around timber coming from conversion. So, the takeaway. If we can ensure a complete and clear set of laws around forest conversion in each country, and we are able to undertake reforms using a participatory approach, we think this can go a long way towards reducing negative impacts from the conversion of forests. Thank you.